Alright, just like the last 2 days, I actually did watch the start of the game, and I have seen both goals, but I was having some breakfast. Yeah, just heard myself say alright just this second. Stream delay not that bad at the moment, but it might get worse. Yeah! So I tipped St Kilda in the corner, didn't I? I would hope I did anyway. Yeah, you St Kilda. Hello, Mask. Collingwood fan. What, these accusations are going too far now. What's going on? I'm a Collingwood fan now? Next week gone, it looks tricky for me. Excuse me. Well, Wimbledon Mighty Swannies. Even though, like, Teddy, you told me the Swans aren't gonna win. Yes, thank you, Mr. Cat. I appreciate that. But I should have gone for that first, because they were playing North, and I was sure they would win. But yeah, I just. Who did I go for first? I went for an obvious one, didn't I? I went for the Bulldogs. I went for the Bulldogs because they're playing Hawthorn. You thought the Giants always beat you? But well, I was just saying, this is a very good Swans team. Yeah, the Giants are great as well. Only Geelong have been better so far, but it's not like the Swans are bad. They're right in the top four with the other two teams. I just thought, hey, this time they'll do it, and they did. So. There's a lot of empty seats in this one, you know. There's one side where level 1 just looks so empty behind the goal. The other side looks okay. Then you see past level 2, you're just like, oh, there's barely anyone there. I keep saying how much I hate Carlton. I don't hate Carlton. People accuse me of being a Carlton fan, so that's made me find Carlton more annoying. That's not me hating Carlton. It's just that there's more it's more often now that I want them to lose. Definitely don't hate them though. Yesterday was a good game, regardless of who won. Like when I watched my first ever AFL game when Collingwood won that game, yeah, I hate Collingwood, but I still had a bloody good time at that game. Doesn't mean I hate Melbourne, you know. It's just you know. You thought the Giants always beat us? Yeah, I read that. Sorry. You're 3 out of 4 in tips. Got the Pies wrong. I got the first one wrong. I'm so annoyed by that. I feel like I should have tipped Adelaide, but I didn't have enough trust in them. Even though I know that form goes out the window in that game, most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't. Like sometimes the team that's on form wins, but like, yeah, a lot of the time it's not the case. Or usually they do, and making a point of home ground advantage doesn't mean as much. Yeah, true, but I was making the point that Swans are a fair bit stronger than all the times I've lost to the Giants at home. And it's not like they were like, oh, 9th place underdog or something. They were literally like in the top 4 with the Giants and Geelong. In the top 3 with the Giants and Geelong. So I just had a good feeling about them. But yes, I did also give home ground advantage. That is also true. Mr. Cat looks like the home ground advantage. Oh, sorry. Looks like the home crowd advantage did matter how the crowd lifted us once. The crowd can definitely help. Harrison Petty with a set shot. Can he make it a 1 point margin? It's a good kick. 2 goals apiece. I'm confident in the Western Bulldogs and Brisbane in terms of my tips. I mean, maybe not Brisbane that much, but I reckon they'll beat Gold Coast. Gold Coast away form isn't convincing to me, even though Gold Coast have started the season a bit better. But I'm confident in Brisbane, actually. I'm confident in Brisbane. I'm confident in Western Bulldogs. I'm confident in Essendon as well, even though some people think they cannot beat the Eagles away. I'm confident in that. I've taken a risk with Richmond. Might be wrong, but I'm going to continue to take the risk. You are spineless. She said North could win, but refused to move again. I was making the point that even if you're the worst team in the comp, you tend to end up winning at least like 1 or 2 games out of nowhere. Like, we're given how bad West Coast and North have been the last 2 years. They've both won games that you're just like, how did they do that? So I was just making the point that they could do that again. I thought it would happen against Adelaide, and I stuck by that tip even though everyone said I was wrong. And I was wrong in the end, and that's fair. But I just thought that was that game that they would win, but it wasn't the case. But if they do win a game, don't say I didn't tell you so. And also Richmond, everyone telling me not to tip Richmond, which is fair also. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I just like to take risks with predictions. Would be a bit different if I was a betting man, but there's no money on the line, so, you know. How do you feel so many players out here tonight being younger than me? That's just normal with being in your late 20s. It's like most players, especially in their primes, will be in in their 20s, some in their 30s. Most players in their 30s will be like past their prime, but still at a certain level. And this applies to like multiple sports that involve a lot of running. Brisbane home form isn't convincing either. It isn't. But I think they can get over the line against Gold Coast. Hello, come on Geelong. I said something stupid in my movie channel. What did I say? What did I say that was stupid? My last video on there was Tuesday. You waited this long to say something stupid? You fool, Essendon will lose to Highly Rated and the Eagles. Essendon win, you'll change your name. Essendon are going to beat West Coast. I know West Coast are having a nice burst of form. They've shown they can actually win games, and I think they will win more games. I think they'll win more than just the 2 they got right now. But I don't think Essendon's one of those wins. Behind for Geelong. Funny thing is, the game North do win will be the time I decide it's not worth tipping anymore. Essendon will be in the top 4 if they win and Melbourne lose. Yeah. Excuse me. Essendon fourth would be bloody interesting. I tell you that much. I'd like to see what they would do in that position. But yeah, like they could jump right up here. 22 points. They would just be 2 points behind GWS. When you consider how good GWS has been, I know they lost twice now, but still, that's pretty impressive. It's not the live ladder, of course. Geelong would be on 32 as it stands. Obviously, long way to go in the game. At least I think so. Anyways, that's not a live ladder. The live ladder's on the AFL website, not on the tipping website. Maybe do they update the tipping website? I don't know. Maybe they do after the game. Essendon top 4, something you never considered at the start of the season. Yeah, I didn't consider that either. I don't know where I predicted them, but I didn't predict them anywhere near like a final spot. Us one's the second best flag contenders. Right now, it looks like it. Only lost the one game, 7 wins. Can't argue with that form. If Geelong lose, you have the exact same record as them. If they win, you just win behind anyway. You haven't played them yet, have you? As well. It's going to be interesting because of the obviously the recent times recent games, the 2 smashings and the draw. Now both teams are very much competent. I'm intrigued to see what happens. Essendon, West Coast, North and Richmond next 4 games. Ah, that's interesting. Question, are Carlton any good? Only team to be in which is any good. Goal. Koza. Essendon. Sorry. Question, are Carlton any good? Only team they've beaten which is any good as GWS might actually not be that good. I think they are good, but obviously they're losing a little too many games if they want to be a real contender. But they've got time to turn that around at least. But yeah, I wouldn't count them out just yet. Are the Giants pretenders? They are third. They failed 2 top 4 tests if you count Carlton. They have failed some tests, yes. They also need to prove something because I've had them down as an incredible team up till now. But we'll see. I didn't watch a Sydney game, so like that could have just. I mean, obviously you did mention Giants were done after quarter time. But was that also down to the Swans being very good? I'm looking forward to their Geelong game. They always win at the GMHBA. If they lost that game, then I'd be like, whoa, maybe Mr. Cass onto something. Why am I a former Carlton fan now? What's going on? They play Collingwood once, suddenly I don't like Carlton. Lions win looked alright at the time, but they were 8 goals down. Lions turns out terrible. So we got they got Essendon at Marvel, Dogs, Geelong, Hawthorn, Port. They play Sydney again. Well, I mean it's still a few months from now, but like there's not that many rounds until Sydney again. Interesting. the biggest test is obviously Geelong, but Essendon could give him a good game. You never know the Bulldogs either. I think they'll beat Hawthorn and Port. I think they'll win those 2 games. We'll see about the others. Let's look at Carlton. Melbourne, I remember that. Sydney SCG. Okay, those are 2 interesting tests for them. If they lose both, they're in a bit of trouble, aren't they? Then they got Gold Coast, Port away. This game's going to be pretty big. Then they got Geelong after that, and Richmond. Well, they got these 3 in a row. They should beat Richmond, but still. Then they got the Giants away after that. Well, they got quite the fixture list. Some interesting tests coming up for both of those teams. According to Marshall, I'm not a Pies fan. I don't know how this happened, but I am not a Pies fan. But for some reason people think I am. I don't know why or how. Are the Pies back to flag contenders now? Not just yet, but they could be if they continue winning these games. They haven't lost since I've left Australia. It's unbelievable. Black beard, white background. The white background is due to Geelong and Essendon, mate. Relax. My alarm is just, I wasn't even expecting that one. Behind for Melbourne. Gotta show you what the Pies final, so you jinxed them. Excuse me. It's been about 20 minutes and Ethan's still not asking about a question. Ethan came in the chat and said I said something stupid on my movie channel. And I want to know what it is and he's not saying anything. the real G money. Welcome to the chat. Should you take the Geelong or Melbourne spread? Not sure, mate. If the Giants beat Sydney later in the season, you think they can prove themselves? The stuff to feature for Carlton. Or the Pies. Oh, yeah. I missed some comments in between what I last read. Flag contenders not yet, maybe top 4 contenders. When do the Pies play someone good like Geelong GWS? Go to Australia to watch. Yeah, you compile the evidence, send it to Carlton. Next time they play the Pies, they'll send a private jet to fly me out here to jinx them. Good idea, Mask. Currently got 10 viewers. Sounds like poll time. Quarter time. Who wins the game, guys? The next good team Collingwood plays in round 19 against the Hawks. You taking the piss, mate? The Hawks. What's the Hawks almost beat Collingwood this year. Yeah, we're kind of like their burger team in a way. Like, we cause some sort of mental stress within them for some reason. But yeah, why am I on Hawthorn? I was meant to go on Collingwood. Maybe I'm a geezer. Geezer's kind of a good thing though in England. Anyway, yeah. Collingwood. What they got? The Eagles next. Then they got Adelaide. Then Freeholders. They'll win these two. Even at Marvel, they win those two. I think they'll win that as well. Then they got Melbourne on June 10th. North. Suns away will be interesting. Then they got Essendon, Geelong. Then their burger game. They got a mixed bag. Got Carlton round 21. Sydney away. Round 22. Brisbane, Oh, that's these last 4 games. Who knows what could be at stake here? Carlton could need the win to maybe finish in a good position in the 8th. Sydney may need that to get minor premiership. Who knows where they could be? Brisbane could need that to get into 7th. Melbourne could need that to make the 4th place. You never know. There's a lot of consequences in the last 4 games. A lot of consequences. Hopefully we're ready next time. I hope so. We're only a few points away in the gather round. Paul, who does Davidoff support? Yeah, that's gonna get rigged 100%. So most people have voted for Geelong to win the game. At least one vote for the umpires. No one has voted for Melbourne. So we're talking about it's more likely for an umpire controversy than Melbourne winning. Columbia 100 Movies channel. Cheers, Jeff. Am I going to stream the whole game or get off early because of Arsenal? I'll stream the whole time, but when Arsenal do start, I'll be also looking at that. 30 views, only 7 votes. This poll is reverse rigged, or else we've been assembling results to wait for me to do your poll. When I do polls, who will win? Make an option for draw just in case. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. So no people think Melbourne can win the flag. I'm just not the flag. Sorry, the game. What I say flag? I'm gonna post that in community post, but I need to make it like the right aspect ratio because they don't accept it unless it's like I've got like a white square template on a editing app, and I use that and I paste like photos on it to make it the right aspect ratio. Meanwhile, I put a new poll up with Mr. Cash's suggestion. I was gonna put like you see on my screen, you see like the two scoreboards, and you see me. I was gonna put to my right or to your left all 9 games like the fixture on like a live website, but the 8th website one is the list is too long, so I can't minimize it. I looked on Google, I could fit 8 games on, not 9. It was just like give up. Could put the live ladder though, maybe that could work. I don't know. Maybe the live ladder is probably a bit big as well for the full page. Basically, if you got to scroll down on the page, it won't fit on the stream because it basically streams the page. You just type in the link, you enter, and then it's just that. There's a new poll. If anyone's using Twitter, or X as it's called, get involved in my community that I made like a year ago. It's got 47 people now, which I didn't realise. I thought it had like 10. 57 people now. I need to keep it active, but it's just like... Someone posted a photo of like the game delay between Hawthorn and Geelong, and that was like the early post in 2023. So I had to put some things in there. It's just me commenting on the scores. Right now, I'm just quoting match results with with one-word thoughts. just trying to keep it active some way or another. Let me see how much your suggestion works, Mask. Wait, hang on. Let me just also finish up this Twitter thing. Try to keep it active one way or another. Hey Ethan, welcome back. You said earlier I said something stupid on the movie channel. What did I say that was stupid? I want to know, so I can improve. I hate when someone says you did something wrong in your video. Okay, what did I do wrong? So I can like see if I can do something better, or if it's like, you know, because sometimes it helps. He's like Geelong. Geelong. You forgot 2 letters, mate. Who's Geelong? Geelong. Glad to see dogs and cats home. Oh, you're adopting a pet. Oh, that's cool. I recommend a golden retriever. Those are good dogs. You can feed them. You can take them on nice adventures. You know, maybe you want something smaller, like a little chihuahua. Maybe you want a chihuahua. Maybe you just want a cat. That could be right. I also found it really funny. Last week, Mask and Mr. Cat were arguing about whether cats hide or not. Mr. Cat said cats don't hide. I'm a cat expert. Mask said they actually do hide. The day after, I saw a cat hiding under a car. I'm just like, under a parked car, by the way, not a moving car. I was just like, I just seen a cat hiding. Maybe Mars was right. Ban Ethan for spam. No, he just wants to adopt a dog. It's alright. He wants to adopt a dog or a cat. You know, that's just, you know, maybe Ethan wants a pet. You know, that's just... What on earth is that for Max Gorn, bruv? Alright, let me see if I can get a ladder, because at least that's something. I wish I could show you how I'm changing my stream, but like I had to screen record and it just doesn't work. Alright, let me replace that link. Right, let's see what I can do with this. I have to interact with it. Why can't I scroll down? You can usually scroll down with these. You can like interact and scroll down. It's not scrolling down. It's not scrolling down. Flip's sake. Why is it not scrolling down? Normally you can scroll down. Like that's how it normally works. That might work. Ah, yeah. Wait, why can't I... Bro, what's going on? Normally you can scroll down and just press accept and it's okay. You can just... For flip's sake. Basically, you right click on it and you press interact and it does it, but it's not letting me interact. It is, but it's not letting me refresh it. That's the main website. It's not bloody working. Okay. And it won't let me scroll down. For flip's sake! I thought it would work so perfectly. It's not working. You can see Geelong at least. What's wrong with this website? Let me show you what I mean. I can't screen record it. That's an annoying thing. I wish I could show you exactly what I'm doing. So if I showed you this and then I can interact with it, I can. It's not letting me scroll down. Why isn't it letting me scroll down? Bro, what's happening? Normally I can just scroll down on websites. What's going on? Oh well. Let me just get rid of that then. For now. Stengel. Misses. That was a bad kick. He must have been. No, he wasn't sleeping. He was moving around. He was just moving around under the car. When he saw me, he ran to the other side of the car, but he was still under the car. Most people saying Melbourne now. In the wild cats of prey, so actually want to hide. Blue-haired British cat. I haven't seen blue-haired British cat. Guy uses Edge and has problems. What a surprise. Yeah, but this isn't Edge, it's OBS. It's not a screen recording. Essentially, I can show you here actually. I press the plus sign. I can press web browser, and I can type in. I can press OK, and I can type in whatever link I want, and I can go on a link, right? What on earth is that? Right, I can do that, and then I can press interact. Normally, when you do this, you can scroll down. You can adjust settings. You can adjust it to whatever part of the page you want. That's normally what happens. But I can't do it right now, which is weird. Because you can scroll down, accept cookies, make sure all the website is fine. That's what I did with the scoreboards. But it's not working. It's whatever browser OBS uses, which wouldn't be Edge. It's got nothing to do with the browser I'm using. Oh well. Let me remove that because that's not part of... Maybe there's another option that's... No, it's browser's the only option. I'm using browser for my scoreboards. My scoreboards are literally from that same tool. But like, obviously that doesn't require scrolling down, just go on the page, but still. Did Melbourne and Geelong take kicking lessons from Port Adelaide? Maybe they did. Let me see if I can do with this. I've got what does it show? It's not bad. I can't scroll down though. Actually I can with this one, I think. Yeah, with this one I can. But I can't zoom out. That's actually not bad, in fairness. Like, that definitely could be worse, to be fair. So now what I can do is, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, but I can't scroll down. I mean, I can scroll down, but I can't show you the whole ladder at the same time. But I can show you 11 teams. That's not too bad. But is it live? Will it change? I don't know. Another behind for Geelong. That's the best I can do. The one which has how many positions points in it to change ladder predictions, ladder positions. What website is that? Gotta be more specific. I found an interesting one. Not that. Let me see if this one works. I can do this one. Consent, yep. Could be worse, but I can't scroll down. I can't scroll down. No, I can scroll down. I can scroll down. What did I click on? What did I click on? Bro, what did I click on? Bro, what? I'm so confused. What did I click on? No! That's not what I wanted. Bro, what did I click on? Okay. So what did I just do? So I can't scroll down here. What on earth? That's out on the fall from Melbourne. My word. What is the goal kicking today? Yeah, I don't know how YouTube does that. I literally put it on allow all comments. We don't need another 18 behinds. Well, we could just go out one out on the full, so at least they're switching it up. Let's see Mars McGee's suggestion. What the why is it transparent? I didn't say make it transparent. What's going on? Why is the website transparent? I can't even bloody see it. What on earth? If that was visible, that'd be pretty cool, but like it's not really that visible. Even I'm struggling a bit. I can only just about read it. You can't read it in the dark, you can read it in the white. I don't know why that's going like that though. It should be but easier than, I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. Because the website is not transparent, so I don't know why it's doing that. I just realized something. Oh, for flip's sake. Just realized something. Let me go back. Let me just see if this works. Let me go back to the main AFL website. I just want to see if this works. So, let me make it full size first. Tomahawk. Come on. He's missed as well. Even the Tomahawk's missing. For flip's sake. Right. Something I just realized. The aspect ratio of this element is not at 1080p. It's at 800 by 600. Let's see if this changes anything. Oh, okay. It does something. It changes something. It changes a little bit. I still can't scroll down. I still can't scroll down, but if only I could scroll down now, that'd be so perfect. Then I can adjust it to anything I want. If only I could bloody scroll down on this. There's enough space for a lot more than 11 teams. There's enough space for that. If it's showing the top of the page, but there's no there's nothing on the right. There should be like a bar. Not now! We almost had it. A4 size transparent too is my stream setting. There's no transparent option here. Wait, hang on. Let me just see if this works. The flip happened here. Oh! 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 Oh, we did it! Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, you wouldn't believe what I just did. Why did I not think of that? I should know this from using cameras for so long. There we go. We don't need the money. Boom. Now I need to work out why it's transparent. So we almost got it. We almost got it. But yeah, that's better than nothing. Oh my days. You know what I did, guys? I made it 4K. I literally, let me see. I literally, so let's say for example, I mean, there's no browser here. No, I can't use that as an example. How do I use an example? I have to add a browser in, for flip's sake, man. No, not scene free. Let me add a browser. Add existing, ladder. So like, essentially, it is, well, what's happened to me? Essentially, it's, yeah, double click, I just changed it to 4K. I changed that. It was 800 by 600. I changed it to 1080p, 920 1080. Then I changed it to 4K resolution, and that worked. That worked. I changed it to 4K resolution. That's all it took. Wait, you can't even see that. Sorry. I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. Oh, for flip's sake. I'm recording the wrong screen. Basically, I went on ladder, double click. That was 800 by 600. I changed it to 920 1080. It didn't work. I changed it to 4K. It worked. That's all I needed to do. All I needed to do was adjust the aspect ratio of the website. That's all I needed to do. This whole time, that's all I needed to do. That's all I needed to do. For flip's sake. I've got so many tabs open for this now, you know. I got remove ladder, yes. I've got AFL, got a separate football one. I got an F1 one. What is scene 2? I don't even know. And I got two gaming ones, because one involves me having my face cam in the middle of the screen so people can see how fast I'm driving on my tires in F1. Flip's sake. Why am I still on screen record? Why is it transparent though? That's what I want to know. Because I don't know. There you go, got it. I found the thing that made it transparent. There you go. That's all we need. That's all we need. We're done. We're done. I found it. I found it. So there was like I don't know what this means because I never changed it, but there's something called a custom CSS. So they had this put in there, body transparent, whatever. So, no, not transparent. Body background color RGBA. I don't know what that means. That's bloody code or something. I just removed that, and it completely removed the transparency. I like this letter, to be honest. It looks nice. Now, let's see if we can do more. I'm going to try and get the fixture up. Those are my headphones for my streaming PC. The ones I wear are my other PC. The PC I use to edit most of my videos. That's what I watch things on. And when I stream on, I just stream it and I game on it. Right, let me see. First of all, about the AFL website. Actually, yeah, let's go to the AFL website. Let's see what happens. In 4K. Oh, it's a bit big, isn't it? Does it have every game? No, it doesn't. Can you interact with it? You can't interact with it. But you can do that. Okay. So that won't work, but I'm just trying to see if I can make this smaller so it's a bit more manageable. Because it's a bit big right now. There you go, right. I'm gonna try and see what I can do with this. Hang on. No, that's not what I wanted. I put audio on the West Coast Essendon game, and it's 46 seconds left in the first quarter. We can make this work. Can't even bloody see it, but you could see it soon. That's not bad. Could be worse. There you go. How about that? Oh, we're moving. Yeah. Beautiful. We can make that look a bit nicer. There you go. That looks nicer. That works, I think. So let me just also check. My webcam, which for some reason is... Let me widen myself. Yeah. Oh yeah. Over here we have the ladder. Over here we have the scores. We are leveling up. I'm sure there's better website setups than the fixture list I have, but you know, Google is doing okay for now. And the best thing about it is it's not a screen record. It's literally the streaming website streaming a website in its live form. Sometimes it goes dodgy, so you got to refresh it, but I'm gonna keep the ladder up just in case, just to like be wary of that. But there's nothing refresh, because you can refresh it through the OBS as well. So there is that. But so far it doesn't look too bad. We need Home Invader back, put them on the list. Why am I on the list? What'd I do? Where's the Arsenal live score? First of all, that game's in 50 minutes. Second, you don't need to put that on the stream. $25 to 20 at half time in dry weather. Both these teams' coaches should be arrested. 14 viewers currently, and there's like 4 people chatting. Where's the other 10? Come on. Might be 9 because one might be me. Because I think it's counting. I think it counts this as a view, even though it's just my streaming page. But I think this counts as a view. So, oh, it's gone down now. 2 people have left. Maybe I scared them away. It was 14 a second ago. The green screen issue. Does that help? Yep, that helped. Okay, that wasn't too much of a problem. Good. My webcam's actually wider, it's just that my green screen is only so wide. I can probably show you actually, I don't know. Yeah, I can show you. This is what this is what the webcam is seeing. It's seeing this. Obviously, the green screen doesn't cover my full background, so it's gotta be close up to me. So yeah, that's so I gotta like crop it left and right, but I also gotta try and be in the center, but also be in the center of the camera as well. It's I actually got 2 cameras on me because one is actually because I got a steering wheel. I can show you actually. Hang on, let me show you. There's I'll be right back. I'm right here actually. So I got this, and I got pedals on the floor. That's just stay on the floor. All I got to do is connect a few 3 wires here, and I'm ready to go. And I've used this to play F1 on Twitch. So what I do is, I'll show you what it looks like actually. I'm gonna give my gaming channel some free promo, because why not? So let's go on. This channel will be on here anyway. Home. Davidoff clips. Where's the F1 stuff? So it looks like there you go. So you got your steering wheel here, and you got me there. Why do I look so sad? And then it just looks like this. Only thing, I should probably flip this because when I turn right, it looks like the wheel's going left, but that's because of the because of the camera. It's the right camera, it's just that it probably looks better if I flip the steering wheel. I restarted that one, didn't I? Let me go for a bit when I'm actually driving properly. Yeah, there you go. 10:14. I've got Asus on though, so I'm making it look easier than it is because it is easier than it is. Without Asus on, I am terrible. I can't even turn the bloody car. Yeah, so that's really fun. So I actually got 2 webcams. So I got one on me on here looking at the wheel and my trousers. Look at those funky pajamas. And then you got me. Oh look, I look so focused here. So I actually I'm looking at 2 cameras, but only one is turned on right now. They auto turn on when I turn them on the stream. Technology. We all love it. You spent the last 27 minutes totally ignoring Geelong, Melbourne. I've not been ignoring it though. First of all, I've been listening to it. And second, I've been seeing a lot of the set shots. I didn't say it wasn't boring. It's 25-20 at half time, as you said. That's not a very high score. Second quarter currently going on, by the way. The Eagles have just got a goal. It was only 4 points that game. What do we think, Mask and Mr. Cat? Do we ban Ethan for calling me a monkey? Like, what's going on? He's called me this before in a different stream. There's a specific reason why he's not been banned yet. Should we give him a timeout? I think we'll give him a timeout. We'll give him timeouts. Oh, how long the time? 24-hour timeout. You can do a 24-hour timeout. That's cool. Where's the webcam gone? Sorry. I didn't turn it back on. We'll give Ethan a 10-minute timeout. We'll give meme number a half an hour timeout because he should know better. So yeah, there you go. We'll let Mr. Cat off for now. You know, I didn't mute the Melbourne Geelong game. I've been watching their work the Essendon game. I don't know why I'm doing that because it's at half time. To be fair, I don't mind listening to Revo and Eddie Betts talk, but I've muted them now just so I can listen to West Coast Essendon properly. He's not banned. He's actually on timeout. Ethan's on 10 minutes timeout, and 69's on 30-minute timeout. Force on Danny Rick 4th for the sprint. That's good. I actually haven't checked yet. Haven't checked at all. The whole time I ignored the game, don't even think anyone scored a goal. Roast. Have they announced the London Mayor yet? They're announcing that today, yet they haven't said it. Go. Elliot, yo. Eagles ahead. Was Mask onto something? We'll find out. Apparently the votes are being counted, and it is very close apparently. I actually forgot to vote. So you have all these, there's elections all over England, but it's not for the Prime Minister, it's for your individual areas. So for me, it's the Mayor of London, whom I'm voting for. I actually forgot to vote. I did a stream here. It was yesterday. Not yesterday. Sorry, it was Thursday. It was Thursday. Yeah, I did a stream for the Thursday night game, or Thursday morning for me. I had time in between. I had a few hours in between me finishing the stream and going to work. I forgot to vote, and my mum was going to vote, and she forgot her ID because now it's a requirement, which is fair. Like it should be that anyway, but it wasn't a law until this year. You need photo ID to vote, which I don't know why that wasn't a thing before this year, to be honest. That should have been a thing all this time. Because everyone should have photo ID anyway. I know a lot of people don't, but they should get one. You know, it's not hard to get a provisional license or a passport. Obviously, that costs a bit of money. But still, my mum just like, she called me just like, I can't find my passport or my driver's license. I'm just like, what? What do you mean? And yeah, and I forgot to vote, and it's just like, what a shambles. I probably would have voted for Count Binface, to be honest, because the main two candidates, the Mayor of London the last 8 years, I don't think he's done a good job, but the alternative also looks pretty awful. So I would have voted for this guy. Flip's sake, why is it gone there? Note to self: don't put water bottles next to your keyboard where you gotta go around the water bottles to bloody get them. This guy ran for the London Mayor election. Count Binface. I would have just voted for him. He said he was going to do £1 cross odds. I'm just like, yes, I'm on board, mate. You told me the Eagles are home. There's 2 points, mate. Relax. Should you take the minus 2.5 spread for Melbourne? I have no idea what that means, if I'm being honest with you. I think Mars McGee might know. Is that a betting thing? Is that why I don't understand it? There you go. Who's that umpire? Is she single? Sorry, that's inappropriate. I'm sorry. That's wrong behaviour. Put me in Twitter jail. YouTube jail. This guy complains about politics so much then forgets to vote. No, I forgot to vote, alright? I turn up to work, I'm just like, oh, I forgot to vote. You know, my work have said I can start an hour later now. It's that bad, the work is getting that much. I mean, the work is a bit, still quite a lot towards the end of the shift, but the first few hours are just like, Only issue is the lunch place closes at like 7. So if you go in if I go in at 5 instead of 4, and then I have to have a break at 7 or 6:30 actually, it's just like it's so early. Then you gotta be on shift for 5 hours. Where's Lord Buckethead? I don't know. I didn't realize that. Nico Milana. He ran in the last one. I don't think. Did he run this year? I don't think he did. If he did, I would have seen videos of that. But he ran on the one 4 years ago, or the last London mayor election. 2 YouTubers did. Nico and Max Foch. They actually got an interesting amount of votes. Second quarter in that game was 0-5 Melbourne to 0-4 for Geelong. And that doesn't include the out in the falls. Even though Ethan Kelly is still timed out. Yeah, Ethan Kelly was 10 minutes. And meme number was 30 minutes. There's reasons. Because Ethan's called me monkey before on a previous stream. But there's a reason I don't. And it's like, it's not something that I should say like on a video. Because it's just not fair. But like, yeah, there's a reason. If Ethan... Normally, it might be a ban, but because it's Ethan, I don't ban him. And some of you may understand why that is. But 69 should know better. Because as far as we know, he's just, to be fair, he's probably like 10 years old or something. He definitely talks like a 10-year-old. But yeah, there's a reason I don't ban Ethan. Meme number and Ethan Kelly still timed out. You can't remember. Oh yeah, sorry, I just read that. I do that so often, I read the same comment twice. I do that on Twitch as well. No one thinks this game could be a draw between Geelong and Melbourne. Right, I'm going to, because it's a minute in now, I'm going to mute the West Coast Eagles Essendon game. But Essendon ahead by 10 points, so pretty good for them. Got a nice split screen going. You like how Nicky Elections Day had all the candidates on one stage. Remember Boris Johnson 2019, surrounded a bunch of people in ridiculous costumes he had to address by name. Yeah. I remember that. That was pretty funny. I was supposed to be a draw new kick a goal. Well, I mean, you never know these days. This reminds me of that Geelong-Sydney game last year. 54-54 was it? That was the most frustrating game I've ever seen in my life. Apart from Hawthorn losing games. Last goal was to Cosy halfway through the first quarter. You were saying that the next goal wins. But if Geelong scored the next goal, they'll still be behind. So, then what? Does the next goal really win? Surely the game in Perth will outscore this game. Will there be a goal in the third quarter Melbourne Geelong game? Soccer it? They can't even soccer it properly. Hello, you Priya. What's your name, you Priya? What is that profile picture? What's going on? This is David doesn't actually. What are you talking about? The sports work completely differently. There's it's hard to compare the two sports. In AFL, if someone misses easy shots 10 times in a row, it's annoying. In the Premier League, if someone hits the post 10 times in a row, it's actually really exciting, really fun. So the sports work very differently. A game with no goals can be fun in the Premier League. It's like the different sports rely on different things. Like the only similarity is they both kick footballs of different shapes. Are you sure it's actually not Hawthorn and the wrong jumpers? I'm fairly certain, mate. I'm fairly certain. Are we sure that West Coast and Freo didn't swap over and they're actually watching the opposite teams? That's why West Coast have won more games than Freo in the last few rounds. Should have a goal here, and it's for Melbourne, I think. Oh, they've missed. No, they've got it. They've got it. It just went in. Very nice. Wahoo! Alright, Mario, relax. The drought is over. This guy. Only took 70 minutes. Sometimes, things are worth the wait. I love how the score's very similar right now in both games. But one's one's halfway through the second quarter, the other one's in the third. I feel like my camera ain't central enough, but my green screen, it needs to adapt to my green screen. Because when I sit here, I'm not right in the middle. Racist assuming Mr. Cat is it lane. What's it lane, mate? You alright? You should be on the list for that spelling error. It's lane. What's that? Stengel. Oh, he's done that well. That's a good goal. Might be called a game from Stengel. Is the thing updating? Yeah, it is. Oops. Two goes a couple minutes, no goes like 50. That's like London buses. You wait 2 hours for London bus, 2 turn up at once. It is indeed raining goals. It's raining goals. It is in Perth a little bit. Why don't I just take a cab? Take a cab to where? What do you mean take a cab? Goal for Essendon, I just seen. Doing well there. Instead of waiting 2 hours for a bus. No, I was just referring to London in general. I don't take buses that much at the moment. But I mean, like, it happens a lot in London where you wait a long time for a bus and then 2 turn up at once. Someone actually uses a bus to get out of places. Do I ever want to go up the top floor or just stay on the bottom? I prefer to go at the top, but yeah, if there's a good seat, if there's a seat at the bottom, I just get on that. I'm not sightseeing, am I? Plus, the top is where all the gangsters sit at the back of the bus. I'm just like, yeah, it's alright at the front. Depends on the time of day as well. YouTube's usually on tight budgets. Yeah, but I'm not on a tight budget because I'm a YouTuber. I'm on a tight budget because I spend a lot on holiday. LA last year, which I'm pretty sure is still the most expensive one I've been on. Australia last year, Australia this year have finished me. Not just LA, just California in general, because I went to San Francisco. And I went to all those events. I spent a lot on WrestleMania. A lot. Glad I did it, though. They got a... see, right now I kind of wish, like, you know, people on my shift didn't know I was a YouTuber, because the temptation to call in sick today is so much. There's a WWE event in France today. I saw the crowds last night. It was amazing. The atmosphere looked crazy. There's an event. There's a pay-per-view today at like 7 or something. Can't watch it because I'm at work. First one I'm missing in this 2024 in terms of like the pay-per-view events. You know, I've called in sick. I've called in sick once. Like, I've called in sick once in my life, and that was because I had COVID, and I had to call in sick. You can't. It's like it was in 2021 or 2022. Literally the first day of the year. I remember I was in New Year's Day. I felt a bit weird. End of the day, I'm just like, what's going on? I went home, did a COVID test. Positive. Did another test. Positive. A third test. Positive. Called in sick. And I was out for 10 days. But, you know, extra days off, you know. I didn't have, like, the worst strain of COVID. Like, some people had, like, really bad COVID. Mine was, like, awful in the morning mainly. And after that, it was just... I still felt sick, but it wasn't, like, incredibly bad. Just the morning getting up was so hard. Because it felt hard to breathe in the morning. But after, like, the first half hour to an hour, I was, like... I was able to, like, do stuff, you know? Apart from go outside. I could go outside, actually. I got a balcony behind me. But, yeah, apart from that... Do a tier maker, I rank A4W players by looks. Are you okay? Just because I looked at one referee, umpire obviously, just because I looked at one female umpire and I thought, hey, is she single? That doesn't mean I'm going to start looking at female players and ranking them. Who do you think I am? Are you alright? That's the worst idea I've ever thought in my life. Ethan's back, he says, you suck, you suck, you moderator sucks. I don't have a moderator. There's no moderator, it's just me. So, Ethan's now angry. He says I suck. I hate you, stop subscribing. Wow. This is because he called me a monkey and I timed him out for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. He only got a 10-minute timeout for calling me a monkey and a gorilla. I don't know. But what's going on? And now he's subscribing again. What? This guy changes his mind so often. I'm so confused. Do you want a hug, bro? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I'm sure there's someone in South Australia that can give you a hug. My word. I had to show that because he has blocked someone in the chat. He has blocked Mars McGee. So Mars McGee can't see his comments. So I gotta keep screen recording to show Mars McGee what he's saying. It's so confusing, but it's like I don't know what to do. He's blocked Mars McGee. I can't do anything about it. You got COVID right now, yeah, you mentioned. How is it now? Is it like really bad COVID or is it like manageable? How are they treating COVID in Australia now anyway? I know you guys are very strict during lockdowns. A bit stricter than us. COVID is now treated as like a normal sickness here. You have COVID, you just call in sick like normal. Hopefully you're alright within a few days. Umpire says yes, it's a goal for Geelong. Is there a Crows fan in the crowd? I'm sure David's already done that off camera. Done what? A tier maker? No, I've not done that, mate. Rank the male players then, if that's the new thing. No, my boat don't flow that way, mate. I'm straight. I can confirm I am straight. Relax yourself. Since I said he cannot be banned, he can do what he wants by constituents. Yeah, but there's a reason he can't be banned. If I ban him, I'll feel bad. Of course, Cinch just said he cannot... cats are coming. Yeah, they're not hiding today, mate. Oh, it's a score of viewers are behind. Geelong fans not happy. If you have COVID, please infect David so we can get the daily upload schedule. So you want to infect me with COVID? Like, are you okay? Are you good? Are you good, mate? Also, we've got 15 people here right now. Only 5 chatting. Come outside. Let's talk. What was I was going to say something, I forgot. It's for the greater good. You say that though, but I got other channels. My second channel, I upload 2 videos a week. So, like, wouldn't part of that me being like, oh, okay, I got an opportunity here to get my channel further ahead with the series I do on there, and then you're acting like that would automatically mean that this channel goes daily. Not necessarily. It'd probably go daily overall, but like with the other channels, I'd be streaming more on Twitch as well. On top of that. I'm botting my own stream. You think my broke ass is botting my own stream, yeah? Okay, buddy. Okay. What was that? What was that shot, mate? Another behind for Melbourne. David's too scared for W players to rank them. What are you talking about? You've asked me to look at women's players and rank them based on looks. That is the worst video idea I've ever had in my life. We've currently got 19 people in the chat, which is pretty cool. But about 4 are talking, but still. Thanks for coming along. This stream is skyrocketing right now. For a game that's solo scoring. David is scared of rejection, which is why he won't rank the women. These comments are quite something. Let me tell you that much. Because you are implying, what you're implying here is that me ranking them is me asking them out, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 99% of them will not even see the video. But it's still a stupid video idea. I will get so much attention and get cancelled. My intention is not to get cancelled for things, okay? What's going on? There's attention, then there's that. Attention can be the wrong attention. Hello, Kaylin. How you doing? Welcome. It's been a while, Kaylin. I remember you in the chat from like last year. So you want me to get cancelled and pre-record an apology? This is not the 4D chess you're looking at. You're trying to make all these suggestions to grow the channel. That is by far the worst suggestion you've had so far. Rank them. If they reject you, say you were drunk while saying it. What are you Me uploading a rankings video does not mean they see the video. What are you talking about? What's going on? Yeah, I'm good, Kaylin. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right now you got 2 buckethead maniacs writing the most obvious troll comments in the history of mankind. It's nice to see someone normal arrive. How you doing, Kaylin? Ollie Henry, go. David goes on and on about the girls in LA. Do I? I mentioned them in one vlog and that was it. Basically, guys, I was at an NBA game in LA and 2 English girls sat next to me and we started chatting. And then they left to get some food and another couple came in, an American couple. They sat next to me in their seats. I didn't say anything because I'm socially awkward. So I'm just like, I've just watched the game, mate. Then they came back and they were pissed at me because I didn't save their seats. So that's what Master's referring to. I mentioned them in one vlog and I mentioned them now. That was so funny though. I was just like, I should have said something. It was a pretty big couple though. Like the guy was like 6 foot tall. I was just like, you know what? I don't want no trouble. But as soon as the girls came back, they actually left their seats straight away. So maybe they would have just left. When we're talking about F1, who? Oh, the one at the airport. Oh yeah, well, that was just normal conversation. That's just like with vlogs, right? Like there are a lot of vloggers who like record their conversations. Like they have the camera like down below the table or something. Like the I don't mean in a creepy way. I don't mean like but I mean like when you're like at reception at a hotel or whatever, or ordering food, people like have their phone recording themselves. I don't do that because I find that weird. So instead, I describe the conversation I had, but I don't do that all the time. I don't like I don't analyze every conversation. I just put a few in the vlog and that's it. I think it works for the vlog, you know. Even a married woman in Tromso. What woman? She wasn't married. She was a solo traveling tourist at the same hotel as me. She wasn't married. I asked her to be in my vlog. She was like, no. So I'm just like, okay, fine. Caitlin? No, that's Kaylin, mate. It's a different person. Who's Caitlin? The wrestler? I won't rank them because I think they're all ugly. What in the gaslighting is this? You're suggesting a tier maker of women's looks. If I don't rank them, I think they're ugly. If I do rank them, I get cancelled. What are these options? How about the third option? We just don't do it, and there's no reason. Ethan says he loves drama, mass drama. He can't even see mass comments, but I guess he's seeing me read them. Halftime Optus Stadium, yep. I think Dons will get over the line. Arsenal, oh wow, how dare you? How dare you? You're on timer for 10 seconds. How dare you describe that? 10 seconds and you're back. Thought you could only get a date with taking her shopping. I've just realised even if you time someone for 10 seconds, it deletes all their comments from the stream. I didn't mean that. Docker's Lover's now chatted. Welcome to the stream, Docker's Lover. This is your first chat of the stream. Then he could get a date by taking her shopping. Yeah. Me and this woman in Tromso, there's 21 people here, jeez. Thank you for watching, guys. There's me and this woman in Tromso. There's only 6 likes, by the way. Get on the like button. We both lost our suitcases in Tromso, right? So yeah, and we both stayed at the same hotel. That was a weird coincidence. So we both went shopping to buy clothes for ourselves. There was nothing more than that going on. She went to get food and I waited, and that was it. Not much happened. Although she did give me a number, but that was just a contact. Contact about luggage and stuff. There was nothing more than that, mate. So calm down. Nothing happened. Maybe something's happened in the bedroom. No, nothing happened, buddy. We both lost our suitcase. We both stayed at the same hotel. It was just coincidence. I did get a number, yes, but this was mainly to do with like luggage thing. I was telling her like, oh, I emailed them about my luggage. They found my luggage, and she was just like, they've still lost mine. He had to bring bags into her room. No, I did Clinton Doff. You think this is some crazy scandal? I didn't go to a room though. As far as we went was the lift. We stayed at different floors. There's a goal for Geelong. That one won't be reviewed surely. It's a good game at the moment. How long to the second half in the... no, not second half, sorry. Yeah, second half actually. Too much time. So there's actually a bit of a break. But it's only like 5 minutes. He's doing the same speech Bill Clinton made denying relations. Why does everyone... like, I appreciate that you think my Riz game is that high. But nothing happened with that person in Tromsø. Nothing happened. You're just speculating. Nothing happened with any female in Norway or in America or in all the European countries I visited or in actually wait, no. We just ignore what I just said. Holding Geelong, okay. Played for that free. 1 minute to go in the third. Other games are half time. $50 seconds to go. Geelong have a mark. Mask, by the way, Ethan's accusing you of being an Eagles fan. He also says, come on Eagles, even though he mentioned that he supports 16 teams apart from the Eagles and Adelaide. So now he supports 17 teams. Miss for Geelong. Doesn't change much there. He said he wants Eagles to win, but like last week he said he doesn't support the Eagles, but he supports 16 teams. But now he supports 17 teams. I don't know what's going on, mate. Ban him or you copy strike his stream mentioning my name. What, he mentioned you in the stream? Hello. I was going to say tribal motor. I read that as tribal. Welcome TR Power Motor. Welcome to the stream. Guys, we've got 17 people here. Make yourself known. I can't even speak. It's English. Make yourselves known. Welcome. Welcome to the community of crazy people. Please tell me you are not crazy, so we can add some normal conversations in the chat. Because right now we got 3 maniacs: Mask, Mr. Cat, and Ethan, and also 69. Actually, we got 4 maniacs in here. Can we have some people who are not maniacs as well, so we can balance it out, have a nice chill conversation? Remember basically everyone here. Kaylin is David's girlfriend. Kaylin, I'm fairly certain is a male for a start. Second, what is this accusation? What maniac? You are a maniac, Mr. Cat. You're not as crazy as Mr. Mask. That guy takes the cake. He's the king of maniacs. You might be the queen maniac. The 69 is the kid maniac. Just stop lying like OJ understand. And Just stop lying like OJ on the stand and confess to being a Collingwood van. A Collingwood van. He said van, not fan. He's trying to say that I should admit that I am a Collingwood van. I am a van, apparently. That's why. It's 2024, to be fair. I can identify as a Collingwood van. So apparently I got to confess to being this thing. I got to confess to being this thing. Right. This chat is bananas. Another planet reference. Nah, you know, bananas is another word for crazy, mate. I love how you mentioned that, and there's a Planet of the Apes advert right now on Fox during the break. TR Palmer is reading this. He's just like, okay, this chat really is crazy. He can't believe what he's reading. We're crazy bananas, all of us. Speak for yourself, mate. It's just you four. Docker's Lover isn't bananas. Docker's Lover is perfectly normal. 18 people right now. Only 8 likes. Come on, guys. We've had 208 total views. We can do better than 8 likes. Now David is being transphobic, calling myself a van. No, you called me a van. You called me a van for a start. Second, how's that transphobic? What? By your own logic, you're transphobic, mate. You're saying I can be a van. What do you mean? Welcome to the chat of visionaries. Visionaries. Maybe closer to lunatics. Alright, Docker's Lover, calm down. You misspelled fan. Yeah, of course you did, mate. Of course you did. Tom McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. You're starting to feel disrespected and must assume your gender. Yeah. Did you just assume his gender? You want to know what happens when you assume someone's gender? In 2024, Mars McGee? You just make the list! You're making fun of that transphobic. You see, Mask is like this crazy conspiracy theorist that's making the wildest accusations. David is racist for calling you lunatics. Are lunatics a specific race? Lunatics are just lunatics, mate. Perfect angels that wouldn't hurt a soul. Perfect angels? That is offensive to Christians. How dare you call yourself an angel? You see, I can play that game as well. You're creating these crazy accusations from random sentences. You know, this is crazy. Kaylin is a girl's name, is it? No, it's not. I think you're thinking of like Kaylee or something. Kaylin is not a girl's name. Like, you look up Kaylin, you got this researcher, you got this singer who's also a person, it's also a male. There was a rugby player, and there's an American football player, and they're all males. Where did you get Kaylin as a girl's name from? I don't know what you're thinking of. You're getting confused with something else. It's spelled different with girls. Okay, that's interesting. You're getting cyberbullied. Yeah, of course you are, mates. Mr. Cat cyberbullying his cat. Yeah, Mr. Cat should be timed out for incorrect information. He claimed that cats don't hide, but they actually do. We've currently got 20 viewers. Still only 8 likes. Good mark there. Melbourne avoid a bit of trouble. 14 behinds to 10 behinds, eh? Calling us lunatics, being offensive people live on the moon. That was a good one, to be fair. That's a good one. Calls us lunatics, being offensive to people who live on the moon. I like that one. That's the best one so far. It's not even close. How do we know that Mr. Cat doesn't bully his cat? Like, he could be like that footballer, Kurt Zuma. Like, Mr. Cat could be a secret maniac, but we don't know. He's a maniac in the chat. Hello, Joey SpongeBob, how are you doing? Virgin. Who are you calling a virgin? Imagine misspelling the word fan. Could it be you? Yeah, exactly. Could it be me either? How can you misspell fan? That's just. $69,420 just asked, question: do people actually live on the moon? Because the last time you checked, that there was no one lives on the moon, mate. People go to the moon, they don't live there. What a goal. What a goal from Max Gorn. That gave me flashbacks to that prelim final in 2021. You know, when they just smashed Geelong goal after goal. I remember Max Gorn hit like a huge one. Yeah, you live on the moon. It's very chill. Yeah, mate, and I'm Tom Cruise. You should come. That's what she said. Sorry, I had to. I channeled my inner Michael Scott. Level 4 looks so dry, bro. There's like 10 people in each block. This is quite a big game, no? It's Saturday. Where is everyone? Geelong are playing a good team now while they're losing. According to you, Melbourne are not a good team. What are you talking about? The way you've been talking about it the last few weeks. I thought they were failures, Bosk. Suddenly they're a good team when they're beating Geelong. Oh, no mark for Cameron there. Kalen, Mask is a Essendon fan. Just so you know. Fridge Mark. It's bigger to get this goal. They're getting goals at the right time. Ethan says Mask is very harmful. That's what she said, joke, really. Have you seen The Office? I was just channeling my inner Michael Scott. Maybe The Office is too much for you, Mr. Cat. Maybe you're more into, I don't know, the Teletubbies. David is George Costanza. Do you think that's an insult? George Costanza gets women, mate. That's what he does. He said cats would destroy them. You're on his live stream because you can't bother turning on the TV. You love this chat at the moment. Fair enough, Motor, fair enough. The lunatic fringes are crazy. That's a reference to WWE. Early Mr. Cat will probably get it. As far as I know, he's the only one in the chat who likes WWE. Technically, I'm in the chat as well, so 2 people. How am I a secret Hawthorn fan? I've been a Hawthorn fan 7 years now, mates. So meme number says Mustagi is a conspiracy theorist. Mustagi replies and says you're racist. Right. Mars would never insult you. What do you mean? He spends half the streams insulting people. Third quarter's just started in Perth. We're about 13 seconds in. Ethan says, I would never insult you. He called me a monkey like half an hour ago. I wonder if racist people know that monkeys have white skin. They just have black hair. Like a gorilla has black skin. But like a monkeys have white skin, don't they? I wonder if you know when people actual racist people like in like America and stuff, when they do monkey noises, do they realize that monkeys are actually white? I always wondered that, to be honest. It makes more sense with apes because they're not monkeys, not the same animal, but. Never would you insult me, only send kind comments. Mr. Cat only sends kind comments. Yeah, we'll see about that one, Chief. Davidoff hasn't gone to Mexico because he's scared of sombreros. I planned to go to Mexico in November, but it got cancelled because of my job situation. But okay, mates. I plan to visit Mexico because I want to see Chichen Itza, which is like one of the 7 wonders of the world. Look at this guy, right? Like 45 minutes ago, you're a monkey. That was a joke. Why didn't you laugh, monkey, to be a funny joke? Oh my days. You're eating KFC right now. Where's my KFC? How dare you eat KFC without me? Where's it? Did you buy a sharing bucket? That's what I am insulted. Where's my fried chicken? Unbelievable. Because David is easy to infuriate, especially from a very light insults. That's in Peru. No, it's not. Peru is Machu Picchu. I said Picchu. Machu Picchu is in Peru. Chichen Itza is in Mexico. I know my geography. Or at least enough of it. Not all of it. There's one called Petra. It's in Jordan. But Jordan's not that safe, I don't think. Just because of who they border mainly, not because of the country itself. You went to see Pyramid of Giza, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Yep. Actually, it's actually not, you know. I was going to check, like, it's actually not. You got the Colosseum, you got Christ the Redeemer in Brazil, Machu Picchu, the Great Wall of China, Chichen Itza, the Taj Mahal, and Petra. I am the IR Che Guevara. I don't know what that means. You're calling me anti-Semitic because I won't go to Israel. I won't go to Israel because it's not safe there, not because I'm anti-Semitic. I'm literally Christian, mate. I would go to Israel if it was safe. I don't want to go somewhere where there's a chance I might get shot. There is a mark. To be fair, I do go to America. I could get shot there, but still. It's not quite the same. You could get shot in London. There's something like gun crime in London. What you got for me, Geelong? 12:23 on the clock. It stops at 12:20. Geelong ahead by 2. The Taj Mahal is in India. Well done, Captain Obvious. I don't think anyone's disputing that. The pyramid isn't. I actually thought it was as well, but it's actually not. There's also natural wonders. 7. There's a different like wonders list, but it's natural wonders. The Northern Lights. I wish I bloody saw it, but I couldn't. Grand Canyon, Parisutin, that's in Mexico. Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. Mount Everest, Great Barrier Reef. I've seen that one. Guanabara Bay, Brazil. Exotica. What? That's a travel agency. What? Okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. But yeah, no Exotica. Never mind that one. Remember, the mayor of London said terrorism is a fact of life living in a big city. I swear, everyone who says that quote always misquotes it. It's so weird. Like, bear in mind, I don't approve of Khan as mayor. I don't think he's been a good mayor. But people always what he said was being prepared for terrorist attacks is part and parcel of living in a big city. He said being prepared for it. He didn't say terrorist attacks are part and parcel of it. He didn't say crime. Like, people say violence is. That's what he said. He said they twist the narrative. They change the words. But all he said was being prepared for terrorist attacks is part and parcel, which is not actually even wrong. It's like, should a city not be protected from terrorism? Like, what? It's like people misquoted that so bad. It's just like I don't even like Sadiq Khan, but like, don't misquote him, just to suit some weird narrative. You have to have strong security in your cities. Like, what's controversial about that? You gotta be prepared just in case it does happen. Like that's literally basically what he said. But people twist the narrative into no. He said terrorism is part of being in a city. That's not what he said. It's like the other thing where they blame him for knife crime, even though knife crime's been an issue for like decades now. And it's like it was never the mayor's fault until it has been the last 8 years. And it's just like, yeah, I don't like him either. I don't think he's done enough, but to put knife crime on him, it's just like it makes no sense. What a game this is as well. Koza just lighting it up with a goal. Melbourne survived for now. It's a good mark. Is that 50? No. He's not giving that. Imagine if it was like a draw. Lame-o. A draw would be pretty lame, to be fair. You ate with your KFC. Wow, unbelievable. I should put you on a list for not sharing your fried chicken with me. Your friend South Australia Emergency Service. You what? What do you mean, mate? Portugal was struggling last night. That would have been funny. Would have sad at the same time. You're the only civilized person here. What do you mean? Galen and Moser are literally here. They're more civilized than you, mates. What do you mean? With 8 minutes left, if Melbourne get this, it's huge. Go Melbourne. That should be game, set, and match right there. That's another tip I'm going to lose. Welcome, Koala Gaming. Go to Swans. Yeah, great win for them. Great win. How many votes in the poll now? 42 votes. Most people say Melbourne. We'll end the poll right there. So it looks funny if Geelong come back. No one said draw, even though it could have been a suggestion at a few points in the game. Melbourne could be the first team this year to beat Geelong. They could be, they could be. Is my name David the Streamer? Huh? If you look below the video, you can see my channel name, mate. Don't know where you got David the streamer from. You had Melbourne and tipped Geelong. Geelong not dead yet. Cameron Marks. Jeremy Cameron. He misses. What was that? What was that? That was so bad, it wasn't even close. It was closer to out in the full than the goal. Like, the miss was that bad. Is my name in general David? Yeah, my name is David, yeah. Oh, your name is David as well, that's cool. Can I say my whole name as I can see its words? I don't know if you're ready for that, mate. Hawkins missed the mark, bro. Got free goal. Okay, that doesn't matter anyway. 3 points, 4 minutes 34 on the clock. The master's not moderator. There's no moderator. It's just me. I'm realising that if Geelong lose, Sydney are first. Yes, indeed, mate. Indeed. Who do I support? Hawthorn. If Melbourne kick one more, the Cats kick one's all over for the Cats. I think I read that comment a bit behind. You saw me in the black and white striped top outside of prison. What are you talking about? Got 23 viewers right now. That was incredible, that. Is that the win? That should be the win. That should be the win. He managed to curve that in across the floor. That's incredible. What a great mark for the Eagles just then. Jeez. That was just unreal. Like, it doesn't get much better than that goal. That's the goal of the round, mate. Unbelievable. Geelong need to get a goal now. Cameron marked it. Oh, that was incredible. It's a good kick as well. It went from who could go first to who'll win. Hello, Trevor. Welcome. Time left 1 minute 55. Jamie Cameron has a kick. He has to get this in. He's missed. It's almost out on the full. It's a behind. That's it. Bro, you might not see worse set shots this season. Like, it's that bad. Jeremy Cameron hates Geelong. Maybe he loves Melbourne. I mean, Geelong can only blame themselves. They miss shots at the wrong times. Melbourne, despite missing a lot of shots, they still scored enough at the right times. Corner's got a mark. Jamie Cameron's moving to Melbourne confirmed. Well, it's not far, to be fair. 21 seconds left. I don't know why you're shouting. Oh, you're not watching, I just realised. But they're not going to come back. No, it's 2 goals in 20 seconds, mate. We're all good. Why are you saying 10.98? How far is your stream ahead? I'm seeing 18 seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it's 3. Sorry, it's 3 seconds still. I think it's clear Koala's lying because there's a stoppage at 3 seconds. He can't have said 1 that quickly after 8. There you go. There's a siren. Fair play to Melbourne. There you go. I should have tipped Melbourne, damn it. Then it would have been perfect because I like Melbourne. I don't like Geelong. Would have been perfect if I just tipped Melbourne. For flip's sake. The team of the red and the blue. Four minutes left in the third quarter in the other game. Don't know if anyone uses Twitter, but there's this weird Temu advert that you can't block, so it just auto plays sound. It even stops people's music if they're like on Spotify or something. Anyway, yeah, give me a sec. I do need the toilet. Be right back. I need to change this back soon thing now. Yeah, that will do. Let me try and center it. I should have said you centered pretty well. Alright. Well, one more quarter of 30 coming up. For flip's sake. Drop my phone. Mars, can you see Ethan's comments now? Has he unblocked you? Because he's talking to you. I'm just like, has he unblocked you? All David does is say, or should have tipped him at 1. Okay, mate. If I tipped Melbourne, you would have gone, how dare you? Geelong have won every game. Are you crazy? You've been trashing Melbourne for the last few weeks, mates. Isn't our upsets round? Swans stayed top, yeah. Pretty big weekend for the Swans. I forgot to unmute the Eagles game. Master's always like, oh, Melbourne are trying to get a three-peat of state finals exit. Yeah, exactly. He says that every stream. Shut up, Temu. Who do I want to see first succeeding? Gold Coast, GWS for sure. Even said he hates Melbourne. That's wrong because he supports Melbourne. He said it last week. Okay, Arsenal have a penalty. Arsenal have a penalty. Please don't miss. All right, it's 3/4 time. Dockers love a slow mate. He said it like 20 seconds after I said it. Backlash at 2 a.m. It's annoying because for me it's at like 7 or 8 or something in the evening. It's such a nice time because normally for us it's always at like midnight or 1 a.m. But I can't bloody. I was at the UK one last year, but like I was there, so that was different. But like I am working today, which is annoying. No, you said no. You said you like the Eagles last week. You said you don't like the Eagles. VAR's currently reviewing the penalty. They should surely give it. No, he even supports the West Coast Eagles as well. He supports 17 teams. Goal, Saka. Come on. We need a second goal though, but it's a good time to score just before half time. Saka's in my fantasy team as well, so that's good. Having his best goal scoring season so far in his career, and he's adding to it. Good, good result so far, but we need to continue and hopefully get that win. Go for Eagles. My phone's freezing, man. What's going on? I got a new poll. What's the better game ending? Carlton Collingwood or Melbourne Geelong? I specifically said ending because overall Carlton's a better game. Carlton Collingwood's a better game, but at the end, last quarter, which had the better last quarter? Something wrong with my phone. It's lagging really badly on Twitter, and it's getting really hot. Definitely do with storage, I think, but storage ain't that bad. Stringer! Let's see if he can get the goal from his mark. Post. 69. Way. Only got 8 viewers now. Out on the full for the Eagles. It's only 10 points, you know. Got a whole 15 minutes left on the clock in this game. Who's peeping outside, bruv? You're interrupting the stream. This stream is on course to be the second most watched AFL live watch along. The other one also involved Geelong and West Coast. The other one was a double game that we did, and it was Brisbane, Geelong, West Coast Frio. That one is on 100 more views than this one, but this is the second highest. Apart from tipping videos, some tipping videos did quite well. We need more double Saturday games, it seems. What's Lamford going to do? Go for the shot? I hope he does. You watch my Twitch, do you? I don't believe you. Langford, goal. That was good, that. 16-point lead is good. 13-19 on the clock. I love how the stream is like a mountain range. The highest peak was 24 apparently, which checks out. We currently have 9. We currently have 10 actually. Small beginnings. At one point, this must have been like half time of a Geelong game or something, probably. I like looking at the analytics. Waterman, great goal. Sorry, great mark. But it's going to be a goal. Quiet chat, it's just you and... No, Master's not here, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you saying Master's here? You can't even see him. You blocked him. It's a good goal. There's 10 people here just not talking. I'm awake in the UK. It's not 7 a.m. What are you talking about? You think I'd wake up at 7 a.m. games? I've not done that once this season. It's 1:34 in the afternoon. Fairly obvious by now I do night games, which are at 10:30 in the morning in the UK. When did these things drop? What a throwback. Wait, let me just get it out first. Why is it here? Premium pass for 2 years ago. Melbourne Collingwood, my first ever AFL game. 5th of August 2022. What an experience that was. had a great seat. Just wait, West Coast win this game to certainty. I'm referring to this Mask. He's talking. And he's just like, there's no one here, but just me and Mask. He's just like, he doesn't even know if you're talking or not because he's blocked you. So how's he saying it's just me and Mask? You weren't even here. Mark for Waterman. Mark for Waterman. Oh, it's not going to count. It's not going to count. The mark doesn't count. That would have been huge. Nearly 10 points down. Hello Rebecca, welcome. Look out Footy World, the Dons are coming. They are at the moment, yeah. Probably need to get another goal though, just in case. Oh! Rush behind. 11 points now. Get another point, you get an extra goal in hand. No surprise David remembers that. Why would I remember that? It was my first ever AFL game in person. What do you mean? I've just realised, I don't know. So a Mikey fell off my table. I'm just like, is it not in my wallet? No, I have two Mikeys apparently. Since when? When did I get a second Mikey? Oh, my mind is fried. When did I get a second Mikey? What? Does the Mikey app now have like a UK address thing? I tried to set a Mikey app with my card, and I couldn't do it because I didn't have an Australian address. Use my Australian address from Tasmania, but that's not me though. That's some troll that's using his address under my name. Let me scan a Mikey, see if the app works now. I can't add my Mikey anymore. They're facing an issue. I can't add it. That's weird. I can't scan this, Mikey. Why can't I scan this one? Langford misses. They could have put the game away. There's 4 minutes and on the clock though, so they've run it down quite well. I can't add any of my keys onto the app, so I can't even check anymore. It says there was another app, but like I accidentally skipped that page. Now I can't access that page again. Eagles have got 3 minutes to get 2 goals. She doesn't get the mark. They've still got so many of their flag-winning team. Obviously, they're all a fair bit older now. And it has been 6 years. What a commentary. Crept up behind him like an Undertaker. Big tackle for Essendon, defensive tackle. I love the Undertaker reference, I love that. .136 on the clock. West Coast have at least improved, you know. They'll get more wins, for sure. Damn it, I thought they'd get the spoon this year, again. Preticelli couldn't get anything there. That would have been crazy if he got that. Go Williams. Go Williams. They got a minute left. They got a minute and 3 seconds. There's only one kick in it, guys. One goal. Hello, Silas. Welcome. Don's got to throw big time to lose or draw this. Can you imagine if they draw this? Even lose this. Imagine if Eagles get it behind and then get a free kick out of nowhere. Essendon need to get this hit out right. This bounce is key. We've had a couple good games today, jeez. Couple good games. The last time a team drew twice in a row was, I think, the Giants. Only two teams have done it, Giants and Carlton. Essendon could do it today. Collingwood nearly did it yesterday. Essendon pegged back. They get it out. West Coast did well. They got it into the forward 50, but Essendon survive. Essendon have won through their behinds. They both scored 11 goals. That's crazy. 22 seconds. Essendon got in the right place. Yeah, it's not working for West Coast. Essendon back in possession. 7 seconds left. The Eagles fans don't know how long is left. Yeah, no mark. There's a lot of boos, of course. They're frustrated, Eagles, but what an ending to that game, my word. That was hectic, the last 2 minutes. Well, I got my tip right. Maybe I should have tipped that and that would have been smart, but I don't know. I don't know who I go to the gauntlet for next week. Got 2 wrong so far, and I tipped Richmond, so that could be interesting. Jeez, what is my gauntlet next round? It's an issue. Maybe I'll go Collingwood. I can't go St Kilda because they've already picked them. I might have to go Collingwood next at Marvel. You told you could not win there. Well, that's on you, mate. I should tip the Eagles for the gauntlet. Are you having a laugh? What, against Collingwood? Are you off your head? I see what you're doing, mate. You want to stay in the gauntlet, so you want me eliminated. Right now, Collingwood is the tip. Adelaide, Brisbane, I'm not risking either team. I'm not picking North Melbourne, especially away at Gold Coast. Richmond, Western Bulldogs. Bulldogs should win, but you never know. They always choke easy games. Essendon Giants, I can't call that one, to be honest. Because it's in Victoria, it could be interesting. But Giants do well at Marvel as well, but I'm not going to risk it. Freo Sydney. Sydney should win that, but again, I don't know with Freo sometimes. Geelong Port. Geelong should beat Port Adelaide, to be fair. Carlton Melbourne, I'm not doing it on that. So either Geelong or Collingwood. I have to pick a strong team. How am I already giving up? I just got to see who's playing North or Hawthorn. Or has an easy game. You gave up Essendon. You support Essendon, and you've been saying this whole week Essendon would lose. You're bloody giving up on your own teammates. Arsenal missing a lot of chances. We still only 1-0. We're lucky we got a good defence this season. Best defence in the league this year. It's saving us heaps. Because it means sometimes 1-0 can be enough, but it might not be today. We need a second. Bournemouth are a good team. They should have a red card though. That tackle on Saka was stupid. How was that not a red? Because you're smart, of course. You only use Adelaide and Essendon. You should have done the same. Yeah, you've definitely done better in the gauntlet so far. But why are you acting like I'm giving up just because I'm beating Collingwood or Geelong? They're the only two teams that got 100% win. Like, guaranteed win, I feel. I don't think Port are doing anything at Team HBA. How do you watch Premier League in Australia? I don't know. It's on Fox, is it not? There'll be one TV channel that has it. How did I waste St Kilda? They're not trustworthy. Obviously, could have picked them in this round against Hawks, but, you know. Maybe I could have gone Bulldogs and Saints. You know, that could have been an error, but it is what it is. I might go Collingwood. I'm going to go Collingwood. I'm going to do it right now. But you'll see the tipping video later on. But Collingwood is the one I want to go for in my tips. In my gauntlet tip. May as well just say you're giving up on everyone in gauntlet. You're tipping Premiership favourites third. Who would you put in the gauntlet then? Go on then. Go on. If you can't use St Kilda, who would you pick in the gauntlet? Go on. Go. I want to know. I want to know who you think. Who are you going for? Adelaide, Brisbane, Suns, North, or Saints, but you wasted Suns and Saints both already. Adelaide, Brisbane is way too dodgy. Both teams are not trustworthy. Why would I risk it on Nats? That doesn't make sense to me. There's no obvious winner there. You give me two options where the favourites I've already picked. I'm talking about aside from what I've picked. And the one you suggested is like one of the 50-50 games. You don't mean about tipping a dodgy tip. No, you just tip who's playing the weakest teams, and then when the weak teams play each other, that's when you tip them. Stay on to the rest of Arsenal. That's what I'm doing. Did I put? Did I say my outro yet? You're trying to get on timeout again for not bloody listening. You can tip the gauntlet all the way for the end of the season. So, but that takes away from the fun of it. I like to have fun in the gauntlet. So thanks for the support on the stream, by the way, guys. Not everyone's here anymore, obviously, but my highest viewed AFL watch along so far this season is on 410, and that's Brisbane, Geelong, and the West Coast Freo. So a Geelong away game and a West Coast home game. Again, what a coincidence. This one's on 340, which is the highest, second highest after this, apart from tipping, and apart from wrestling as well, apart from wrestling and tipping. In terms of like AFL watch alongs, it's currently second, and it's the double game, of course it is. Is there a double game next week? There surely is, right? There has to be. Double game. Why am I not paying attention when we score, for flip's sake? Yes, Trossard, come on. It should be enough, but there's 20 minutes plus added time left, so let's wait till the end. You know me of Arsenal, unless we're winning 6-0, I'm not comfortable. We've literally been 4-0 up in a game and lost. And drawn, actually, not lost, but still. So Man City play twice before we play our next game. And our next game is Man United away. Man United, obviously, Man City, they hate each other. So Man United, their decision is: do we throw the game to help Arsenal, or do we want to try and win? They're going to try and win. Obviously, they're professionals. They're not going to match fix. And Tottenham have the same situation. Tottenham have to play Man City, and they hate Arsenal. So for them, it's just like, do we want to win but we help Arsenal, or? But yeah, we need to beat Man United first and hopefully rely on Spurs. But obviously Man City have to play Wolves and Fulham. Those are two easy games on paper. But I'm hoping Wolves and Fulham have some chaos for me. We got real value for money with Trossard, you know. Real value for money. We didn't pay that much for him, and he's scoring all these key goals. In terms of like money paid, he's one of our best signings. Like Arteta's made for sure. Also got Richmond and Doggies too, but I don't believe the Dogs are bottom 8 team. I think they're not a sleeping giant, but they are a finals not yeah they're a top 8 contender that just is underperforming. I think they're underachievers with the squad they've got. But I don't think they're like a really bad team on the level of like Richmond or something. So many options for the gauntlet already found 8 for having to do either the reigning Premier's Premiership favourite. Shibirius has a lot of watches. Yeah, I love Shibirius. I love making those videos. Eagles robbed. Lachlan believes Eagles are robbed. Graz, 6 out of 6 in tips. You're going to get 9 out of 9 2 weeks in a row. Oh, really? How am I watching golf? You know the live app I subscribed to AFL for that's now showing golf. Like I'm pretty sure I'm not legally allowed to watch that as well because I'm just signed up for the AFL stuff. That's funny. They usually stop it and just go towards like something else. Excuse me. Ethan says he's back. You were never gone, mate. You were here like 2 minutes ago. You didn't say you're going, mate. What is this? The airport? Why are people announcing their arrivals and departures? Just say hello, you know. Who are you, Arnold Schwartz? I call him Arnold Schwartz because of what the rest of his name sounds like. Arnold Schwartzen. Yeah, that works. Docker's lover. Hi, be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Graz, hi, I'm back. You're ABCK. Master said, be right back. Back. I love the parody banter in this chat. You know, it's fun. It's very fun. Why has YouTube recommended me a Sri Lankan assassination attempt? What's going on? Why is that on my front page? Interesting. You just recommended me a Sri Lankan naval cadet attempts to assassinate Rajiv Gandhi. Who's that? Is he related to Mahatma? Former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, so I assume no relation. Well, I learned some history today then. I didn't know about this assassination attempt. I just found a statistic that Mars will really love. Mars will love this statistic. Watch this space. Between 2008 and 2021, more people have died taking selfies than from shark attacks. 379 people have died taking selfies, 90 people have died from shark attacks. That is hilarious, but also very believable. Didn't people die playing Pokemon Go as well during COVID? We live in a weird, crazy world. And that's not even the evil stuff that happens. There's a lot of awful stuff that happens as well. You at least managed to get seen on TV. That's cool. I was on TV for Bulldogs Giants game 2 years ago. Three dumb girls took a selfie on the railway tracks next to a train, but it didn't see the train coming the other way on the other track. But you can see it in the selfie 2 seconds before death. That's crazy. Yeah, people do anything for stuff like that. You can use statistics to prove anything. 47% of people know that. Martinelli should be getting that in. Mars is trying to say red card Arsenal. For what? You just said tripping. Tripping isn't a red card offence, it's a yellow card offence, you fish. Sometimes it's not even a card. To get sent off tripping someone up, you'd have to be the last defender stopping a goal. They don't even televise Premier League. They do in Australia. In Australia, they televise every game. I just don't think you got the right channel. In the UK, you can't watch every game live unless you go to the stadium, which is really a really weird rule. Let's see my last message. If my name was Jack, would my channel be called Jackoff Productions? No, it wouldn't. Davidoff. I got the name Davidoff from a friend of mine calling me Davidoff as a nickname. So, like, for me to call if I was Jack, would the same person call me Jackoff? I don't think he would. You can't find it. I guess you don't have the channel then. But they do show Premier League in Australia. Yeah, it's on Optus. Optus Sport apparently are the ones that have Premier League in Australia. They show every Premier League game. Every single one. All 380 Premier League games they show. Australia's anti-cipher laws. Pay TV can only buy rights to broadcast if free-to-air channels don't want it. Was my friend said to be F off Davidoff? Nah, they were just calling me Davidoff as a nickname. That's where I got Davidoff from. Some of the OGs may remember this channel was just called my actual name, David Langenhaven. Then it was changed to David Plays because it was mainly a gaming channel. Then I started. Then I changed to Davidoff Plays because there were like 50 channels called David Plays. Wanted to make it unique, and my friend called me Davidoff. I just thought that's a cool name to go with. Then I changed it to Productions afterwards because it became less of a gaming channel, more of like a general channel. Saka subbed off. No issues with that. Our next game is on Sunday. It's a good rest anyway, but a bit of extra. I mean, he's playing 85 minutes, so. You spelt it wrong, mate. It's a Langenhaven. No, it's 5 syllables, mate. What are you talking about? Langenhaven. That's 5. Go! 3-0. Oh, it's offside. Oh, for flip's sake, it's offside. I thought it was 3-0. It was offside. Are they going to VAR it? VAR! 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 That was a brilliant goal as well. He volleyed it. Left-footed, straight in the top corner. Who's offside? Ah, yeah, okay. That's fair. So Gabriel wasn't offside, but Havertz was, and he touched the ball. So yeah, that is fair. If that's offside, that's fair. It's actually correct, in fairness. That was an incredible goal as well, but it's not going to count. You have Foxtel, yeah. Premier League's not on Foxtel; it's on Optus. They should do an offside goals of the season competition because that was a great goal, man. I need Arsenal not to concede as well because I also got 2 Arsenal defenders in my fantasy team. So I get good points if Arsenal don't concede a goal. I've also got Saka in my team and he scored, so that's points. So just don't concede, please. The AFL is VAR. No, it doesn't. It's called that's a score review, mate. That's a different thing. VAR is specific to obviously it's the same type of technology, but works a bit differently. But you don't call it VAR, therefore it's not VAR. For it to be VAR, you have to call it VAR, but it's called score review. So have that. Same with cricket. Cricket has its own name. Rugby has. I love in rugby. I can actually hear the referee what he's saying. I wish the Premier League had that. That would be funny. Free kick to Bournemouth. That's not nice. They look a lot like Watford with these kits, man. Watford had a similar kit to this. It's also the last day of the Championship. As it stands, Ipswich are getting promoted to the Premier League. Because I think Leeds are losing, Ipswich are winning. Let me check that. I might stay on for those results as well. Because it's the last day of that league before playoffs. Ipswich winning 2-0, they're definitely going up, and Leeds losing. So Ipswich are going to be a Premier League team. I'm looking forward to that. So someone fresh, someone who's not been there, been in the top flight a while. Eight minutes at a time, by the way. I should be a sports commentator. I stutter way too much for that, to be honest. I don't think it would suit me. Nice. No on the edge of the box. Huge announcement, you're back. I think I predicted 2-0 in this game as well. Ipswich Town are in the Premier League. Very nice. Ryan, mate, what are you doing? Our manager's trying to avoid getting angry because if he gets another yellow card, he misses the last 2 games of the season, which is funny. Couple minutes left. Yes! Get in! Get in! Nice finish, Declan. Three 0 to Arsenal. Declan Rice. I like chicken fried rice. I like egg fried rice. I also like basmati rice and brown rice. I also like Declan Rice. What a player he is. I just saw a picture of a Arsenal fan earlier. He had egg fried on the back of his shirt, but not rice. But we know who he's referring to. Almost getting a fourth. Well, Arsenal just tweeted full time. The game's still playing on my screen. Clearly, my broadcast is behind. There you go. 3-0. We win. Beautiful. Elite. The goat lives in Australia from the UK. What, Bahaban? Well, with 2 games left, we're still in it. If Man City win all 3 games, they still win the league, but hopefully they can drop a game. Hopefully. Update my ladder. Yeah, why is it not updated? Let me refresh that. Refresh cache. Should work now. Yeah, there you go. Now it's updated. That's an above card. Anyone see this 8 coming? Will be adjustment for Matildas. We got 2 Matildas in our team, in the women's team. Arsenal women have 2 Australians. Women's soccer, that'd be a good place to find a girlfriend. There must be 8% women in the crowd. Relax yourself, mate. I've also been to a few women's games. There's a few vlogs of that. The game where I overslept and turned up at half time, and I sat in the wrong seat, and the woman was like, "Sorry, my husband's sitting there." I'm just like, "Oh, for flip's sake!" I didn't even look back. I just moved to the right seat, which was right next to me. It was like it was on an aisle. I just sat on the wrong side of the aisle. That was all it was. Okay, so before I go, actually, I need to go to the toilet. I can't do an outro when I'm this desperate. I'll be right back. Alright, oh, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Right, so there you go. It's been fun. Just thought I'd add the rest of the Arsenal game in. Ipswich are now promoted from the. Wait, let me see if all those games are over there. It's conveniently played at the same time as Arsenal. Like 12 games. Yeah, it's all over. Who's relegated from there? Interesting. Leicester and Ipswich in the Premier League, and then there's going to be a playoffs between Leeds, Southampton, West Brom, and Norwich. So one of those four teams will join Leicester and Ipswich. That's all. All of those four teams are Premier League rejects. Leeds, Southampton, West Brom, Norwich. Which reject gets the best chance? Unbelievable. All right. Oh, where's my alarms? Have you not seen the time, mate? It's every half an hour. Not. Why would it happen at 36 past? What sort of alarms do you think I set? Anyway, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hope to see you tomorrow for the Q Clash. I hope I'm awake for the Q Clash. And goodbye.